and also 6.2 are those you have already to when you complete your OEL 3. Ingat lagi masa you buat you punya lab awal-awal dulu, you go on site at your own location, at your hometown, you go and look into the distresses, you pergi cari patching, you pergi cari crack and all, yang semua ada di 6.2 lah, ada di 6.2, right? You have been familiarized with all those failures, road failures. It can be also deformation as well lah. Okay, so kat situ dah been cover. And also assessment of pavement condition, there are some of it you have already looked into in OEL 1, OEL 1, that we have given you on skid resistance and also on sand patch. Itu OEL 1. Okay, you dah being actually introduced lah to those testing that will be done, part of it in the assessment of pavement condition, right? But in 6.1, okay, I hope that all of you can have already look into the video. Sebab apa? Dalam video tu dia ada juga yang on-site punya equipment where it is very bulky lah, besar on-site. So we don't have those equipment in our lab. Alright, so by hook or by crook you need to study from the 6.1 punya slide lah. Okay, this is where usually kalau untuk Plus Expressway tu Opus Management, dia punya contractor yang being sub to do the maintenance work for Plus Expressway, dia ada banyak machineries on this pavement assessment condition. Okay, so you boleh tengoklah contoh-contoh yang ada dalam 6.1 ya, apa yang dia buat. Kalau kita tengok di sini, kalau diguna, ni contoh-contoh alright, meter trailer units. Okay, so this is the surface dynamics profilometer, right? Dia boleh detect all those distresses on the pavement, right? Dia guna dia kena ada medium lah, right? Lori, biasanya dia guna lori kecil untuk buat this one, right? This assessment profilometer. Okay, and then we have those skid resistance here. Okay, you dah buat, right? Di sini juga ada yang kita buat menggunakan sand patch, right? Sand patch small scale punya study lah on to test the micro texture. Okay, right. Then 6.2, yang ni semua jenis-jenis deformation dan cracks yang you dah study in or you have already presented in your OEL 3. Okay, so for we'll go straight away to 6.3. What we have on 6.3 is about okay, you dah belajar in 6.2 about all those defects, all those failures, right? So 6.3 is actually how what would you do to cater all those problems, all those distresses, all those defects. So in order to solve them, there are two procedures here. Okay, number one is to go for pavement maintenance. Okay, yang tu yang preliminary works that you can do lah, prelim works that you can do to avoid your pavement from deteriorate. Okay, ataupun to avoid your pavement from being damaged. So you need to go for regular maintenance. Okay, right. If let's say the pavement condition is very bad, right? The cracks is getting bad, is getting worse. Dia dah come up to be pothole, and then later on dia dah impact to the structural punya structure, okay, the structural deformation. So what should you do? Next is to go for 6.4. 6.4 is pavement rehab and pavement repair. Okay, so stage dia punya flow dia tu macam tu. Mula pavement maintenance, right? When it cannot be solved, it's getting worse, you'll go for pavement repair and rehab works. Okay, so kalau kita tengok the term of maintenance is actually maintenance adalah to actually slow down the rate of deterioration, to slow down the rate of damage. That is the definition for pavement maintenance. Okay, but definition for pavement rehabs, it is actually an act of repairing. An act of repairing, repairing what? Repairing those deterioration process. Ya, bila dah you punya jalan tu dah rosak, dah tak boleh nak maintain lagi, so you need to go for rehab, right? Kalau tengok selepas rehab, dalam rehab tu, dalam rehab tu, yang the final stage is to reconstruct, Yang tu yang final sekali decision yang you can do. So kena reconstruct maksudnya it would cost you very high punya ni lah, okay, cost lah. Itu that will impact, that will have high impact lah, right? Itu yang last punya option lah under rehab works, where you go for reconstruction. Okay, reconstruction. So we will go into what are the types of pavement maintenance that we can do, right? Okay, look at this. What it means by pavement maintenance. It will be all the methods or techniques used to prolong pavement life by slowing its deterioration rate. Okay, let's say when you do your pavement defect for OAL3 that day, you found out there are longitudinal crack. So when you found out there is a problem with your pavement, you need to propose a solution. So very instant, what you can do, you can fill up the hole. You can fill up the hole by doing slurry seal. You boleh seal balik dia punya lubang tu. Okay, so that is the instant work you can do, right? So when you do that, maintain by doing slurry seal tu, you can slow down the deterioration rate, right? So that is what you can do for maintenance lah. Okay, the performance of a pavement is directly tied to the timing, to the type and quality of the maintenance it receives. Okay, and it is defined as a function of preserve, repair, and restore pavement, keeping it in a condition for safe, convenient, and economical use. So kita nampak di sini maintenance itu lebih kepada to prolong the lifetime of the pavement. Okay, it is necessary to ensure safety to traffic, to provide longer usage of road, and to give comfort and influence the traffic system. Right, of course lah, you can actually understand when you go for maintenance, user would be very happy. User would feel comfortable. So bila you happy, you feel comfort, you will be travelling on the road. Kalau you rasa jalan tu teruk, you can go for another option, right? So it would be less travel lah, right? Those are the function of pavement maintenance. Okay, I have this graph. This is from Opus, a talk given by Opus in I think 2015, somewhere there, di UiTM Penang. We call up them to come over to UiTM to give talk, right? During the time, in our syllabus, it is stated that we need to go for technical talk by industry. Tapi this time around in your syllabus we don't have that. That's why we didn't call them to come over to give talk. So bila dia datang bagi talk Opus Management ni, we focus on chapter 6 lah, right? So this is one of the content that I managed to get from the slide lah. Okay, this is how you the flow. How would you propose to do the service or maintenance of the road? So kalau lah PCI dia tinggi, maksudnya bagus jalan tu, PCI tinggi tu, dia punya the condition of the road is still excellent. What should you do bila dia start to reduce, bila dia start turun, you go for routine maintenance, right? So kalau you tengok dia punya age, how long it can last, dia masih lagi mungkin about less than 5 years time lagi lah. So bila dia punya PCI makin menurun, they go for what? Preventive maintenance. Okay, when maintenance cannot support anymore, tengok stage yang ketiga, they go for rehab works. So rehab works ni biasanya kalau you tengok dia punya dia punya apa tu thickness dia untuk rehab works, it is more than 100 mm depth. Okay, proses untuk rehab work, dia punya treatment melebihi daripada 100 mm ketebalan jalan tu. Kalau kita masih lagi tengok kepada maintenance, routine maintenance or preventive maintenance dia boleh pergi 50 hingga 100 mm lah. Alright, kalau routine maintenance it would be less than 50 mm. Dia punya treatment proses dia lah, prosedur dia. Okay, so kita tengok lagi, bila makin pergi ke kanan ni, makin ke kanan dia akan makin teruk lah jalan tu. Kalau tengok dia PCI dia dah makin rendah kan. So what they propose that is to go for reconstruction. Okay, yang ni you kena buat balik, kena remove the whole pavement, then you redo again the whole structure lah. Right, that is the very last steps you can do. Okay, so this is what we have according to OPUS lah, macam mana dia buat in order to cater the problems that we have in all of the especially dalam plus expressway lah. Okay, next one. Okay, there are a few types of maintenance activities. Repair, yang ni yang kerap lah, routine, you do it every day, every week you will do it, but this is less engineering aspect lah. Kalau you tengok dekat situ dia more to macam kita punya apa landscape lah, grass cutting, road finishes, drain maintenance, repair potholes. That is very routine, you do it daily or weekly, right? And then we have period renewal, application of renewal coat and surfacing at periodical intervals. Ni coating of you spray the tag coat. Kalau nampak jalan tu dah makin haus, makin kurang dia punya color pun dah makin diminish, right? So they can go for renewing the coating, right? And then they go for number 3, spatial repair. This is especially bila ada disaster. Macam dalam keadaan sekarang hujan kan. Okay, kalau ada jalan-jalan yang rosak ni, they go for special repair. Yang ni kena go ad hoc lah. You cannot still retain, you cannot still force it to stop ke whatsoever, no. You still need to do it ad hoc, right? This is a special repair, especially on natural disaster. Okay, and then we have those urgent repair, can't be anticipated but have to be carried out. Flood damage, repairs, removal of road blockage. Okay, ini pun lebih kepada natural disaster lah. Okay, yang ni tak boleh tolerate lagi lah, urgent repair. Special repair tu still tolerable. Mungkin kat kawasan tu masih ada alternatif, jalan lain boleh guna. They go for special repair lah, right? Contoh. Okay, these are the types of maintenance yang you can do. Okay, macam tadi kita tahu, kalau ada crack, you nak buat apa? Saya disebut tadi, you boleh letak slurry seal. These are the example, right? It's a product to fill the individual pavement crack to prevent entry of water or other non-compressible substances. Crack sealant is typically used on early stage longitudinal crack, transverse crack, refraction cracks, and block cracks. Right, let's see how they do the see here, there are cracks. Kalau tengok cracks ni boleh kalau dia bersambung dia boleh jadi alligator crack kan. So they put the sealing. Okay, the seal tu ada satu produk khas lah, right? They just pump into the hole, into the cracks, right? Kalau nampak dia berbeza lah warna dia. Okay, so these are how they do it. Right, they just pump into it. Okay, and then we have the Fox seal. It is konsep dia sama, cuma material yang digunakan lah. This is a light application of a diluted slow setting asphalt emulsion to the surface of an age oxidized pavement surface. Fox seals are low cost and used to restore flexibility to an existing hot mix asphalt pavement surface. Right, nak bagi balik dia punya original originality of behavior, right? Flexible. Right? Mungkin jalan tu dah being traveled frequently by all those very high loading vehicles, high truck and all. So dia punya flexibility dah mengurang. So dia nak dapat balik dia punya originality. So they go for this fossil lah. They may be able to temporarily postpone the need for a BST or non-structural overlay. Yang ni yang step yang lebih susah lah kita kata kalau kita nak buat maintenance tu, BST and overlay. Nanti lepas ni kita tengok apa dia maksudkan dengan BST and also overlay, right? This is a instant process that you can do. Okay, this is the Fox seal. Dia akan spray juga, dia akan spray tapi lebih kepada the whole surface lah, the whole surface. Tadi dia kata flexibility of the pavement dah berkurang, right? So apa dia spray kat situ? Dia spray diluted asphalt emulsion, a mixture of asphalt dalam keadaan tercair, emulsive punya state. So nampak colour dia akan jadi lebih gelap, nampak macam baru balik lah. Okay, ini instant yang boleh dibuat. Okay, then we go for slurry seal. Alright, so this is slurry seal. Kalau nampak slurry seal ni, dia macam concrete mix yang you tengah mix yang masih lagi wet tu kan, yang masih lagi dalam keadaan basah, ada aggregate, ada cement, ada air. So you spray dia, so dia nampak macam ni lah. That is what it means by slurry seal. Okay, dia sama, kalau tengok condition dia sama macam concrete yang you mix. Okay, apa mixture dia? Dia beza daripada concrete lah. Okay, tengok ini mixture dia, emulsified asphalt dalam keadaan cair, then liquid, then we have water, and then ditambah dengan aggregate. Tengok mixture dia lebih kurang macam concrete mix, cumanya dia tak ada cement lah kat sini, digantikan dengan emulsified asphalt, right? And they have a mineral filler that has a creamy fluid-like appearance when being applied. Okay, so ada 4 bahan ni lah, okay, untuk slurry seal. It is used to fill the existing pavement surface as either a preparatory treatment for other maintenance treatments or as a wear. Okay, kalau tengok dia spray tu tebal jugalah, sebab dia kata dia boleh jadi sebagai wearing cause, right? Agak tebal, right? Compare to kalau tadi you fill up the crack seal tu, itu hanya masuk kepada dia punya defect tu sajalah. Yang ni you spray on the whole, right? Kalau compare dengan kita punya Fox seal pun dia very thin layer, very light layer. Tapi yang ni it seems like it can replace the wearing cause, agak tebal lah. Okay, so this is the slurry seal, right? Okay, what else? This is the BST tadi, bituminous surface treatment, right? So nak mengelakkan daripada you go direct to BST, Fox seal dulu. Mungkin kita cuba dulu, very minimum punya cost. Kalau tak okay juga, then you go for bituminous surface treatment, right? Yang ni apa dia buat? It is known as chip seal. It's a thin protective wearing surface that is applied to pavement or base course. It can provide all of the following. Number 1, it can be a waterproof layer to protect the underlying pavement. It would increase the skid resistance and existing cracks or ravel surface, right? So yang ni memang compare to our Fox seal, slurry seal, BST ni akan cost more, right? Dia akan jadi lebih mahal lah compare to the rest of it, right? Kalau tengok dia sangat mudah lah. You don't need to mill. You tak perlu nak mill di sini, maksudnya you tak perlu grind the existing surface. Tak perlu nak grind, tak perlu nak buang pun. You just put it on top of it, right? That is what it means by BST. Okay, and it must be very thick layer as well lah. Okay, kalau you nampak kita punya jalan dekat Malaysia ni macam makin lama makin tinggi. Kalau you rumah you dekat tepi jalan kan, after few years time tu jalan tu akan lebih tinggi daripada you punya level rumah. Okay, this is all because of this kind of treatment yang kita buat lah. Okay, sebab dia tak do reconstruct ataupun dia tak mill and pave balik, dia top up on top. So nampak dia akan makin tebal lah. Okay, so these are the instance thing that you can do. Okay, and then the number 5 here, I think this is the last one. This is the last one under maintenance, which is patches. Yes, sampai patch saja kita panggil sebagai maintenance. Okay, patch ni you tahulah untuk solve those apa kita panggil sebagai pothole. Okay, pothole. Right, this is common method of localized stress. It can be either partial or full depth, right? And although typically HMA pavement patches are full depth, right? It can be either one. Okay, a high quality HMA can be considered a permanent repair, although many patches are done as emergency repairs in poor condition. Tapi kalau you guna hot mix asphalt yang very high quality, kita dah boleh consider you dah solve the problem. Okay, tapi kalau you guna yang just a moderate quality or not a full depth punya repairing technique, it would be very temporary punya solution sajalah. Okay, later on you need to go for other method lah to solve the right. It can be about any HMA or cold mixed asphalt material, as well as certain types of slurries. Okay, typically some form of hot mix asphalt is used for pavement patches, while cold mix is often used for temporary emergency repairs. So untuk case ni, you tahu yang dalam keadaan hot, dalam keadaan yang panas, dia punya strength tu would be greater compared to in the cold mix asphalt, right? In order to provide instant solution to our pothole. Okay, and we have all those example patching. Ini ramai student yang they come up with this defect masa you buat OEL 3 hari tu. Paling banyak kita boleh jumpa kat Malaysia lah kan. Pagi ni nampak ada lubang, petang nanti ada dia dah tutup kan. Right. Nanti minggu depan lalu ada lubang lain pula. So pothole tu sangat similar, sangat sinonim to our Malaysian road. Okay, this is 6.4. We go to repair and rehab. So lepas kita tak boleh buat lagi maintenance, sebab maintenance tu dah tak function anymore. Mungkin dah jadi macam non-effective to that current state of defects. We need to go for repair or rehab works. Okay. Look at this. What it means by pavement repair or rehab. It is a maintenance which it can slow the deterioration, but it cannot stop it, right? Effects of deterioration need rectifying by adding or replacing material in the existing pavement structure by rehab works. Okay, so the existing materials that we have on the road is no more sufficient to actually sustain the current condition of load. So whether you want or not, you need to do replacement, or if you don't replace, you need to add another new material. Okay, so this is what it means by rehab. Okay. Yeah, right. So ni lebih kurang lah. To continue service when pavement exhibit distress in excess of what can be handled through routine maintenance. Kalau routine maintenance dah tak boleh nak handle, we go for rehab. Right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, there are a few types of techniques. You restore the surface to suitable condition and best applied to pavement with distress limited to the surfacing. Okay, to surfacing. Right. Yang kedua, kita ada resurface, involve placement of fresh material on existing surfacing. Kita resurface balik. Right. Restore, resurface, and then we have recycling. Recycling is where we reuse the current asphalt layer, right? And then you add up with another new material. Okay, So old pavement that is reclaimed as a byproduct of pavement rehab and reconstruction. Okay, so daripada rehab dengan reconstruct tadi tu kita guna balik. Alright, and then they go for reconstruction, removal and rebuilding of all parts of the pavement using new materials and construction specification. So if you look at this, reconstruction, as I told you just now, this is a very least option lah, ataupun the last option, least and last option you can opt for. Right, kalau pavement tu you cannot be solved with any three top punya teknik tadi, then the last one, then you go to this. Sebab apa? This is would involve sub-base layer juga. Sub-base layer pun you kena remove. Tengok tu, nampak permukaan tanah ni kan? Sub-base layer ni pun you kena remove. Bukan sahaja surfacing layer. So dia punya cost dia sangat-sangat tinggi. You remove, you rebuild all of the masuk sub-base, road base. Kalau yang di atas ni, 1, 2, 3 ni, kita hanya remove the surfacing layer saja, which is the wearing and binder cost saja. Permukaan yang you nampak warna hitam tu je. Belum masuk ke tanah-tanah dia lah. Batu-batu di bawah tu. Reconstruct ni dah masuk semua. Okay, pavement rehab. What is the problem now? Insufficient funds to adequately repair and rehab every roadway section that deteriorates. Itu jadi masalah lah bila funding tak cukup. Jadi memerlukan banyak cost. Roads in poor condition but still in use, making it worse and higher cost. Even if you still macam delay the rehab works, masih lagi duk guna jalan tu, from time to time it will getting worsen. So ia akan jadi lebih banyak cost lah di situ kan. So roadway deterioration mostly caused by wear and tear of due to the loading from the vehicles, right? And this process is not in a short term punya process. It will cover a long period of time, over periods of years. Okay, not only from the loading of the vehicle, but from the climate itself, due to the drainage system, insufficient drainage system, improper drainage system, due to the weak soil condition. If let's say that particular site consists of marine clay, so dia akan jadi very soft layer. Dia punya subgrade layer tu not strong enough, so dia akan lebih mudah untuk deteriorate lah. Okay, and finally saya sebut tadi daripada traffic lah, especially from the truck. Okay, there are two. One is corrective, one is preventive. Corrective is one called called as a permanent or temporary repair of deficiencies as needed basis. Okay, this is kita panggil some early rehab works lah, corrective tu kan. Okay, techniques include patching, crack filling, joint sealing, seal coat with aggregate. Right, of surface application of either structural or non-structural improvements intended to keep the quality of the pavement above the predetermined level. Techniques include fog seal, asphalt rejuvenators, joint sealing, and also seal coat with aggregate. So ada dua jenis, corrective and preventive. We look into detail what are the corrective and preventive dalam mind map nanti ya. Okay, what are the strategies under rehab work? Problem being solved from the skid resistant surface drainage, uneven surface, roughness, and also type of treatment use, diguna surface treatment, overlay, or type of surface that will result from the process. It would be asphalt overlay, rock seal coat, or liquid seal coat. Right, so ini dia punya flow lah, right? Process that would involve in the rehab works. Okay, very first thing is to do the testing lah, untuk tengok whether you need to go for treatment of a rehab or not, right? Okay, okay. So these are the alternative that you have. One is what you call as a maintenance work. One is rehab. Right, rehab ni yang saya kata tadi lebih daripada 100 mm treatment kedalaman dia. So rehab ada 3, reconstruction, overlay, Reconstruction, overlay, or it can be a combination of recycle and overlay. And number 4 is recycle, right? Kalau maintenance, dia ada dua jenis. Sama ada you go for surface layer only or you go for subsurface maintenance. Subsurface maintenance, contoh-contohnya dia boleh buat untuk drainage, dia boleh buat untuk subsealing, sealing di bahagian bawah. Kalau tadi dia punya di permukaan saja, dia akan buat sealing di bahagian bawah. So dia akan ada alat yang kita boleh penetrate into the lower layer. Okay, subsealing. In situ stabilization, mud jacking, grouting, injection. So dia akan inject into the pavement, into the sub layer lah. Right? And then we have a drainage as well. This is what we call as subsurface. And then we have a surface layer. Surface ni ada banyak lah. Contoh-contoh yang tadi kita tengok dalam slide 6. Okay, we'll focus on rehab. Right, so these are rehab. Okay, patching is one of it as well. Right, it can be a temporary or it can be a permanent. Okay, bergantung kepada jenis hot mix substrate yang you guna tadi lah. Right, and then we have surface treatment. Surface treatment ni is a seal coating. Seal coating with cover aggregate, sand seal coat, slurry seal, rejuvenates, and then you go for open graded seal coat. Right, so ada banyak teknik yang kita boleh guna under surface treatment. Alright, whether it is corrective or preventive, untuk surface treatment, it is said that approximately 70% is said as preventive. Can be corrective for skid resistance, some said dual function, effective for purpose intended. Right, so kalau kita tengok 70% preventive, so kita nampak dia satu treatment yang bagus lah untuk prevent from road being more damaged or worsen. Okay. Patching tadi dia kata from more serious deterioration. Okay, mungkin kalau kita guna yang lebih high quality, dia boleh jadi preventive as well. Effective and serve purpose. Right, instant kan, dia boleh serve the purpose lah. Asalnya ada lubang, lepas tu dia boleh tutup terus. Okay, temporary is moderately effective to serve short period until permanent repair. Right, kalau you go for temporary, dia jadi moderately effective lah. And then we go for crack maintenance. Contoh teknik yang ada, crack cleaning, crack sealing, crack filling. Used as preventive technique, about 2/3 and 1/3 of the time is corrective technique. Relatively effective, it has fairly short life, 1 to 2 years. So kalau you fill the crack with slurry seal, with sealing semua tadi tu, dia kata dia boleh bertahan maksimum sampai 2 tahun lah. Okay, surface planning, burn plane, cold plane, it is corrective, right? Effective in correcting corrugation and reducing effect of high asphalt content or soft mix may excessively harden asphalt, right? Nah, ini jadi corrective lah. So, kalau tengok surface planning ni, dia lebih kepada you akan redo balik the whole surface layer, right? Okay, then we have the recycling. Recycling is corrective as well. Okay, bila turun ke bawah tu lebih banyak kepada corrective dah lah. Kalau tengok dia punya table tu, makin ke bawah makin corrective dan dia makin melibatkan cost yang tinggi. Alright, so recycling is corrective. Considered effective kalau kita guna recycle. Overlay, it can be thick overlay, thin overlay, pavement reinforce, fabric and overlay, rubberized asphalt interlayer and overlay. Ada banyak kaedah digunakan di sini, right? Dan dia dikatakan sebagai corrective measures as well lah. Ada juga yang kata preventive, 31% kurang lah. Okay, most of it is to correct the damage, right? To correct the structure. Some said dual function and it is effective. Okay, these are just for you to refer from the state highway agencies pavement management analysis technique. Dia ada bagi number di situ, right? Kalau you tengok Non-technique, the number frequency used as 4. Condition 37, optimization 22. Yang ni kita tak guna lah. This is for 42. Okay, this is one of the graph yang similar to what I showed you from Opus tadi. Okay, kalau you tengok daripada when the time is getting higher, it's getting longer, see dia punya measures decreasing with time. Dia punya apa kita kata, index of the lifetime of that road would getting would decrease from time. Okay, so if you look at this range from this point to this point is considered to be the minimum acceptable limit. Okay, kalau dia falls lower than this, dia dah jadi intolerable. So when it is intolerable, you need to go for rehab works. Okay, right. Yang ni contoh-contoh PSI ya. Yang ni relate dengan 6.1 punya lecture. Okay, dia terlepas ke sini, tak apa. Saya just skip that one. Okay, I think that is all for today's session. Alright, we have done with 6.3 and also 6.4. It means that you have already covered the whole topic under chapter 6. Okay, so when you are done with chapter 6, it means that you are also done with CEG 552 up to today's date, 18 January. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Tapi dengan syarat dia, video yang saya bagi minggu lepas, you dah tengok lah. Kalau video yang saya bagi yang minggu lepas tu tak tengok lagi, maksudnya tak habis lagi lah CEG 552. Kan? Okay, any question so far for chapter 6 today? Anything from the class, J1, J2? We have 18 of you. I think ada seorang yang tak. I'll just take the attendance now. Ada seorang. Oh, Aizat. Azri Aizat tak ada Aizat tak main? Mana ni? Azri. Best friend. Azri ada?
Ya, madam.
Saya Aizat tak main? Mak Yan satu lagi best friend.
Mayan ada, Mayan.
Itulah saya kata Aizat tak masuk kelas Saya tengok tak ada attendance dia ni. Mana Pi? Tidaknya.
Azri mana Azri?
Azri tak tahu dia tidur lagi apa. Hampa tak gerak dia bangkit lah tu. Dah pukul 11 dah. Okay, tak apa. Alright, any question from all of you? If you don't have any on chapter 6 or anything that you want to ask about chapter 5 ke, chapter 4 ke, right? Anything? Can I see? Mana lagi? Yang lagi? Ya.
Ada.
Ya, saya.
Ya, tanya. Jalan kat Malaysia ni tak ada dia.
Sorry Azri, tak dengar?
Tak, kalau macam kita buat repair work ataupun kita buat develop something kan, setiap benda yang kita buat mesti kita ada warranty yang kita bagi, macam repair bumbu warranty 5 tahun, macam drainage kan kita kan. Tapi jalan kat Malaysia macam tak ada warranty.
Kita memang design jalan, kalau tengok balik Azri, yang chapter 5 kan, kita punya warranty lama. Kita design 10 tahun, kita design 20 tahun kan warranty dia tu. Okay, tapi warranty tu dia lebih kepada structural punya warranty lah. Structural punya warranty, maksudnya di sini structural deformation tu tak adalah sampai tahap jalan tu boleh terputus dua, jalan tu maksudnya dah tak ada access. Those what it means by warranty yang kita letakkan tu lah. Okay, tapi kalau setakat apa kita kata defects, pavement defect, pavement distress tu, kita tak warranty dia untuk tahan sampai 10 tahun tak ada defect kan. Yang itu tak boleh buat apa, itu tak ada warranty Azri. Yang ada warranty tu kita lebih kepada dia punya structural punya performance lah. Kes-kes yang disaster macam hujan semua-semua tu kan, kalau you design 10 tahun sekalipun, sebab kita tahu the most powerful agent yang boleh damage our road is actually air, water. So kita tahu Malaysia pula tropical country yang receive abundance rainfall. So bila ada natural disaster ni, so dia dah tak boleh nak sustain. 10 tahun you design untuk structural performance pun dah tak boleh sustain. Sampai ada jalan yang terbelah dua kan. Ada jalan yang tak boleh access langsung. Itu kes-kes yang terpencil lah. Yang dalam kita punya design kita tak boleh nak Allahu Akbar. Sorry. Saya
Kenapa madam?
Allahu Akbar, saya dah mengucap panjang dah tadi. You know what? My standard
Battery.
one daughter,
Oh.
standard one daughter dia datang, dia pergi off my extender Unify ni kat bawah ni. Ya Allah ya Rabbi, manalah mak dia tak naik hijau, tak naik biru, tak naik kuning. Saya kata, ya Allah mana pergi dah. Astaghfirullahalazim. Dan bila dia off, nak on balik, you just know, you can just imagine lah kan, dia nak stable balik tu. Aduh, hai. Manalah mak dia tak jadi hak. Sampai mana dah tadi? Nak marah rasanya. Sorry is everybody still there? Semua masih ada di on the line ke? Dah lari dah semua?
Ada madam.
Ada madam.
Okay. Sampai mana tadi saya sempat explain? Azri, dan habis dah Azri?
Sampai warranty structure.
Warranty tu. So kalau warranty tu saya kata tadi kita design untuk structural performance. Bila kita kata structural performance, dia lebih kepada jalan tu tak adalah sampai tahap jalan tu terbelah dua ataupun no more access to that road. That what means by structural performance. Structural performance punya warranty. Kalau kita kata 10 tahun, kita boleh warranty dari segi structural performance lah. Tapi dari segi defect, yang surface defect semua tu, it won't fall under that 10 years warranty tu, no. Itu bukan kata warranty 10 tahun confirm tak ada defect. No. Pagi ni you lay, besok pagi you lalu, tengok-tengok lubang. Ada pothole. Okay, come. Saya tukar location lah. Okay. Boleh ya, Azri? When we talk about warranty tu, dia lebih kepada structural performance punya warranty lah. Dia bukan kata yang minor defect punya warranty, no. Minor defect punya warranty, punya case ni, hari ni you lay, pagi ni you lay, besok pun still dah boleh tengok all those cracks, all those pothole. Okay, unless kalau you dapat kontraktor yang betul-betul dia very concerned on the punya quality of the material that they use, then something yang very lucky lah. Kita mungkin susah kita nak jumpa pothole, kita susah nak jumpa crack kan. Tu contoh macam saya kita jalan dekat Thailand tu. Kenapa jalan dekat Thailand susah kita nak jumpa any pothole. Sambil-sambil lalu patching pun tak nampak. Sebab their authority are very strict. Their authorities are very strict compared to what we have di Malaysia ni lah. Dia tak ada isu-isu integrity, semua tu tak ada. Kalau kata dia tak follow spec tu, memang akan being penalized. Ini memang orang JKR sendiri pun dia akui. Bila saya tanya kenapa jalan dekat Siam, kalau kita pergi Thailand kan, just Hat Nyai semua tu tak payah pergi jauh lah, right? Kita dah boleh nampak, kita dah boleh rasa. You will be very comfortable when you travel on those their road linkages compared to in Malaysia. Okay. Maksudnya di sini dia punya compliance to specification of the road construction is very good. Okay, yang tu yang kita tak ada dekat Malaysia lagi lah buat masa ni. Susah kita nak tune the mentality of the contractor and also maybe to enforce our authority to become more straight ke something kan. Yang tu beyond our control lah, beyond our kuasa lagi lah kita katakan, right? So Azri boleh? Boleh? Kenapa dia tak boleh tahan sampai 10 tahun, 20 tahun yang kita design tu? You faham apa yang kita maksudkan dengan warranty 10 tahun tu? Okay Boleh. Saya dah pindah turun ke bawah dah, daripada atas saya turun ke bawah. Angkut laptop ni ha. Okay. So any other question from the students besides what Azri asked just now?
Madam.
Ya.
Madam pernah macam sepanjang ni kan, Madam pernah tak macam nampak depan mata macam maksudnya experience sendiri dengan apa kontraktor yang macam tu maksudnya macam mana nak cakap, maksudnya nampak lah macam kontraktor tu macam nak curi sikit ke apa ke situ.
Oh, okay. So far based on my experience when we are dealing with testing of coring cube sample kan, dia ada cord sample from site kan, dia akan bawa dia punya asphalt layer tu yang dia core from sample, dia akan bawa ke lab kita untuk testing. Sebab JKR dia hanya allow testing from universities, either UiTM ke USM. So bila dia datang ke UiTM, kita boleh nampak yang dia macam ada curi sikit lah dekat situ. When the rating of the density, sepatutnya density tu, density kalau kita faham, density ketumpatan dia, padat kalau you guna material yang mencukupi, kalau you buat compaction teknik dekat site betul, kalau rolling pattern dekat site you betul, machineries yang you guna machineries yang powerful, dan juga you punya labor yang orang kata skill labor, insyaAllah you akan dapat 98% punya, kita panggil sebagai density compaction. Alright, tapi bila dia datang ke UiTM untuk buat testing, sampel tu, yang core sampel tu, belum lagi buat testing, kita pegang, kita dah tahu dah dia dah relay. Dia dah macam you boleh peel off the core sample, right? So dari situ kita dah boleh tahu yang kualiti yang diguna dekat site tu tak bagus. Tapi saya nampak JKR dah moving towards more stringent punya procedure lah. Tapi tak semua JKR. JKR dekat Penang ni hanya JKR Seberang Perai Tengah sahaja yang buat testing core compaction tu. Tapi JKR di SPS dan SPU masih lagi tak buat teknik core compaction. So bila JKR SPT buat core compaction, kita memang boleh penalize. Apa dia buat? Kalau 1% tak cukup, kalau dia katalah dia dapat kontraktor tu buat test dengan UiTM, dia dapat 94%. Tapi bacaan dia should dapat 98. So JKR buat apa? Dia penalize this contractor. Dia tolak 4% daripada dia punya payment. Katalah dia punya projek tu RM500,000, tolak 4% daripada RM500,000. Bukan sikit lah kan kalau daripada RM500,000 tu. Kalau 1% pun dah berapa? RM5,000 kan? RM5,000 kali 4 dah RM20,000. So kat situlah dia nak untung ke dia nak bayar dia punya pekerja ke apa kan? So from there, I think start daripada 2018 yang UiTM start to receive testing sample from JKR SPT tu. From there saya boleh nampak, sebab saya antara yang handle dia punya testing tu, kita boleh nampak pattern kontraktor ni daripada 2018 bila dia being penalized by cutting off their payment. Makin lama, makin ke 2020 tahun lepas, saya nampak ramai bila datang dia punya core compaction dah makin dekat dengan 98%. So dia sebenarnya boleh adhere to the specification pun. Cumanya macam mana authority ni nak enforce? Kan? So maksudnya kita nampak di sini SPT Seberang Perai Tengah dia dah come up dengan satu enforcement yang baik lah. So bila dia boleh enforce benda-benda macam tu, jalan-jalan kita yang ada di SPT ni pun kita nampak mungkin lebih berkualiti compare to jalan-jalan di Seberang Perai Selatan, jalan-jalan di Seberang Perai Utara. Okay, so what I can see is that titik tolak dia tu kita kata balik kepada authority lah. Balik kepada authority. Kalau authority tu very strict, then insyaAllah everything will be in place. Okay. Saya nampak macam ni tau. Sejak saya duk deal dengan kontraktor tu, dia ada kontraktor yang ada ilmu ni, lain tau. Kontraktor yang ada ilmu dengan kontraktor yang dia hanya main taram je. Dia percaya je dekat dia punya pekerja, dia tak turun site. Dia berkata tak apa, dia percaya je dekat pekerja-pekerja dia yang dia tak tahulah, dia kata skillful. Tapi macam kes macam ni, banyak kita nampak bila dia bawa sampel dia tak berkualiti. Tapi ada kontraktor yang saya boleh nampak pattern dia seorang ni, dia sendiri turun pergi site. Dia memang jaga rolling pattern, dia memang jaga compaction process, dia memang jaga laying process semua tu. Dan end up bila dia datang dekat kita buat testing, dia punya sampel memang dapat 100%, dia punya compaction, core compaction tu dia dapat 100%. Company tu je yang saya nampak yang selalu dapat lah. Okay. Maksudnya di situ knowledge tu penting. You tak boleh nak suka hati biar je dekat you punya pekerja-pekerja orang-orang luar ni kan nak buat kan. So you kena monitor jugalah. Ramai ni dalam nak jadi kontraktor lepas ni kan. Semua nak buat duit. Right? That's why kita go for entrepreneurship. Ramai yang nak lepas habis je degree ni nak buka consultant, nak buka contractor. Bolehlah main UiTM nanti kita buat testing pula kan. Saya jumpa ramai student saya, ex-student saya. Kerja dengan bapak dia, company bapak dia apa semua kan. Tapi lecturer dia duduk lagi kat situ. Masih lagi kat tu kan. Macam tu lah lumrah hidup. Okay, so one day I hope that I can see any of you from J1, J2 yang dealing with highway construction, road construction, insyaAllah one day. Okay, amin.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, anything else? InsyaAllah. Can we just go for on your camera for our last class today? Maybe somebody boleh screenshot. Saya tak tahu macam mana saya nak tekan daripada surface ni nak screenshot. Tapi tak ramai yang buka kamera. Buka kamera set semua orang. Our last class, we have only Nadia. Nadia setia daripada tadi. Thank you so much Nadia. Ika, Nasuha, thank you. Haziq. Right, Haziq pun selalu on camera. Dah boleh kenal, dah boleh cam dah. Nick sebab baca doa saya dah boleh ni. Muka dia dah boleh agak, dah boleh tahu dah yang mana satu Nick. Azri. Arif saya boleh ingat sebab dia punya gambar profil lebih kurang macam orangnya. Okay. Mak Yan tahu dah. Aisyah pun saya boleh ingat. Aisyah walaupun tak on camera saya boleh ingat. Dia ada jugalah sebelum ni on camera dan tanya-tanya soalan kan. Lagi? Mana lagi yang lain? Come. Oh, lush preview. Saya boleh lush preview here. Okay. Lush preview ke? Macam mana saya nak tengok ramai-ramai tu? Ke siapa yang pandai? Tak keluar pula lush previewnya. Come. Ada lagi yang on camera? My view is very limited. Kalau nak tengok ramai kena tekan apa Lush preview
Together mode madam.
Together mode. Okay. Together mode. Kalau together mode, alright. Together mode cuma tak ada nama je lah kat bawah tu kan. Together mode. Ada berapa ramai ni? Dah ramai punya. Saya duk tengok tadi sikit-sikit je. Okay, ada Nakiu, ada siapa lagi ni Ramailah muka-muka familiar semua ni Aiman. Okay, Alhamdulillah, good to see you all. So this is our last class lah. Lepas ni tak ada lagi online meeting, tak ada lagi online class, tak dengar lagi madam membebel dah Lega kata. Okay, Azri mana Azri? Azri tak on kamera? Ke bawah tu? Allah, awak duduk dalam gelap Azri. Okay, can someone just screenshot? I don't know whether how should I screenshot from surface ni Aduh salah ni. Okay. Ada siapa yang screenshot? Boleh Okay. Post sikit. Okay, so later on siapa yang ada screenshot tu just put up in the WhatsApp group Saya tak berani tekan laptop ni, nanti kan tertutup terus. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best. J1, J2, thank you so much for your commitment throughout our 14 weeks. Even bukan tiap-tiap minggu kita online. Tapi Alhamdulillah I can get a full commitment from all of you. Thank you so much. And I hope all of you boleh berjaya dapat A untuk subjek highway. And insyaAllah kita jumpa lagi in some other time. Dan anything, kita ada lagi sampai 23 hari bulan 2 untuk assessment anything. So you can just PM me if you have any problem or just ask in the group. Okay, just keep in touch. Jangan kata hari ni habis, hari ni terus tak tanya apa-apa. No, keep in touch lagi Right? And okay, I just want to ask you all, I didn't give you all any assessment on chapter 4 and chapter 5 yet, chapter 5 and chapter 6, right? Is it okay if I give you assessment? Maybe I'll give the deadline on study week minggu depan ke? Is it okay?
Okay, madam.
Are you handful with all those tasks and assignment now? Very handful, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Very handful. Tak apa. Yang ni hanya formative assessment, no problem. Okay, no problem. Kalau you rasa you nak belajar dan you nak test yourself, you just answer my formative assessment lah. Alright, okay, that's all. Saya akan bagi insyaAllah minggu depan untuk deadline dia lah. Oh, macam-macam ada scenes dia. Kenapa tak ambil gambar yang scenes cantik-cantik tadi tu? Ini kenapa tinggal 5 orang je? Hak lain semua tak keluar dah. Tukar slide. Ni kerusi ni dekat apa? Dekat cinema. Alright, that's all. Syok pula duk main ni. Thank you for your time. InsyaAllah kita jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum everyone. Take care. Stay safe all of you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Alright. Ni gambar ni pun cantik. Siapa-siapa tolong ambil.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome. Tips for your attendance, I forgot attendance di future jangan lupa pagi ni sampai pukul 12 as usual. Right, okay, bye. I end the meeting now. Assalamualaikum.